to Reality Check with Rios. This is episode 4. We got somebody I've been wanting to chop it up with and get a one-on-one with for a long time. Somebody that's super interesting, a part of a cool conglomerate, part of a cool company, a podcast from the Apollo. We got the man Tine up in the building.
It's a herd.
Big time.
What's up with it, Rios?
Hey, man. I just want to say thank you for coming, man. I appreciate you. You like a father, same as me. Late night after football practice and making the time to come after football practice and chop it up with us. You know, our time is limited on our schedule.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? Like, I don't be dressed. Like, this is me dressed. How can I put this? I wear this on a podcast, but I wouldn't wear this to practice.
Right.
On some shit. Like, practice, I'm going to wear some shorts. Like, practice,
yeah, like whatever.
Yeah. And today, I just put this on, like, because we talked about me coming over here, but we didn't know if it was going to be today, tomorrow, on some shit. So, I put this on just to leave the house earlier throughout the day. I realized I was supposed to come over here, but it wasn't set in stone. And then how everything made sense once you told me where you stayed at, I'm like, damn, I got to go to practice. I'm like, oh, this is why I wore this today. Like,
hey,
like it was meant for me to come over here today. Even though I didn't know I was coming over here, it was just meant. Like how the time practice to where you at to how me getting here. It was like it ain't out the way. It was like today is the day. It was no reason for me not to come over here today.
Hey, that's how it manifested because I was like, oh shit, did I tell him today or tomorrow? I was like, hey, I got to check to make sure I told him we said Wednesday or Thursday.
Right.
I never said exact day. So I was like, let me hit him up and figure out if he wants to do it today.
And that's really me because I'm teed and terrible with communications, but I'm not. It's like, I don't, because we talk Wednesday or Thursday, but we never confirm Wednesday or Thursday. But then as soon as you hit me, hey, what we doing Wednesday or Thursday? I'm like, shit, let's do it today. Like,
let's go. I'm with it.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, but I do need to be better at communication with that. I seen some shit where Tom Brady, they say he respond back to every text message. It's just I don't want to say it's a characteristic, but it's just something.
Trait.
It's a trait. Yeah. There you go. It's a trait. And I want to get better at that trait just because it's like, okay, I know I'm not too good to type okay.
Yeah, exactly. Just a quick 2 seconds.
I read it and I say okay to my mind, but I won't write it back okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? And being like that, I didn't stopped a lot of opportunities for myself. Like even the VBC. I was supposed to be on the VBC with Trevor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
With Trevor and his podcast. But I wasn't. It was always a communication like how we had. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? And now he gone.
Oh, now he's gone. And that's right. He's up north. Okay.
Exactly. And
missed
opportunity off of, it's mainly me. Mm-hmm. It's not even the other person because you reached out. He reached out. I'm like, yeah, I'm with it, which I was with it with him just like I was with it with you. But that's that second little, what we doing today.
That confirmation.
That confirmation.
Follow-up confirmation.
Yeah. I'm terrible at that. But so yeah, I missed the chance to be on the VBC, which was a good opportunity, a good show. I messed with them guys over there. And you know, but by me being how I am, just how I am naturally, that opportunity passed.
Hey, good for me. I'm glad you learned that lesson because you was probably like, you know what, let me that's probably why you over here right now. Like, you know what, I fucked up that time. And you know what? That's a one window closed, but another door opens, and you know you're gonna chop it up with them when they get the chance.
Trevor, me and Trevor still locked in. Whenever I go up north, he told me to tap in because when we was up north in Frisco, him and Illa pulled up on us on some random stuff when we was with Q on his. He was out there doing some bike stuff. Already up there.
Some bike stuff like BMX type bike.
Yeah, they doing like They was doing like a traveling with the bikes when they be in the street.
The big
ass
like groups of they be on the big ass dirt bikes and like
that's he was doing something like that up there, and then we just so happened the hotel was around the corner from where he was doing that, and then he came with us to the festival and shit. He vlogged it, but so when I go up north, I'm gonna tap in with Trevor for sure.
Well, that brings us to the tour with Q, right? Like you went on that tour with Q. What was that like? Like, what was that experience like for you? Is that your first tour? And what was that like? Being as of a mature age now, like where you can actually really reflect and grasp the gravity and the magnitude of the situation.
That wasn't my first tour because Terrell, they was in Texas, and Terrell had rented us a truck, not a truck, but a fucking tour bus, and he took us all out there to Texas, and we did the Texas run with him. We followed him. Our tour bus was janky though. I don't know. Have you ever seen the movie Ride Along?
Yeah. When they went to the Million Man March.
What was that? When they went to the Million Man March? Right? Oh, not. It's a long old movie. Ride Along with Cedric the Entertainer, and he was driving a bus. Cedric the Entertainer and
yeah, and they had one nigga was handcuffed to another. Like one was on house arrest or some shit.
There was one on house. I don't remember.
And they was going to DC.
They was going to Miami.
Going to Miami
for Uncle Luke or video shoot or something.
Oh shit! I'm thinking about something totally different. I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm talking about the other one. It was two, and one was where they was going to the Million Man March.
Okay, I didn't see that. I seen the one with John Witherspoon and Cedric the Entertainer. They was the bus drivers.
That's what y'all bus was like.
What? It was that motherfucker came through the airport, smoke all. First, I don't even know how that big ass bus. You know when you at the airport, it be like tunnels and shit.
Yeah.
Like ain't no bus supposed to go up there.
Nah,
bruh. That bus came up there. It was all black smoke. It was crazy. We got up on there. We did it up though, cause you know
niggas had a bus though.
Yeah, we had a bus on me. So shout out to Terrell for doing that. We did that.
Terrell.
We did Texas, so that was just we did Houston, Austin,
and this was ScHoolboy Q as well.
This was Blank Face.
Blank Face, okay.
This was Blank Face. So we did we did Austin, El Paso, San Antonio, Houston, and Dallas.
Okay.
And then once they left Texas and went somewhere else, we flew back home.
Copy.
So that was the only time that I actually like did some tour shit with them. But this was completely different because that was I went as a homie. I wasn't like I didn't have a job.
Yeah.
Then like I was more so shit. I'm out here with the homie doing it up. This was like
enjoying
business.
life. We about to get lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was no care in the world. This was business. I took this as a business trip, which it was because it was hella chili involved.
Right.
Just with the merch, it's hella chili involved.
The chili.
I'm talking about like 40K, 50K, like dealing with that a night. Like
what?
You get what I'm saying? Like that's
big time.
Exactly. I'm not knowing. I'm
you just told nigga, my mind is blown. I'm like, nigga, damn.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
a lot of money. That's a lot of responsibility and accountability, nigga.
That's what and then that and for Q-Wop to trust me to have that job, you feel me? I'm like, that's big. Even though, of course, I feel like, nigga, trust me, nigga. You knew me a long ass time. Why the fuck you would trust me? But it's just like, you know, when it start coming down with chili and shit and all that, like, I trust you, but nigga, this 50K right here.
This shit serious, nigga. We ain't playing no games with this shit.
We ain't playing no games with this. I don't need no coming up show tonight. What the fuck going on? So, yeah, so the fact that he even allowed me to take that role, even though a lot of people was laughing at the role or, you know, he's just the merch guy. Nigga, that's
touching more money than most niggas touching they all year in one night.
That's not just that. That's just like you clowning somebody for being on the bench on the basketball team. Yeah, like, nigga, I'm sitting on the bench watching Kobe play right now, getting paid.
Nigga don't get to the NBA without no skills.
Yeah, for sure. You could be the 12th man. You got some type of skill. You get what I'm saying? It's some type of value. You don't just get on tour with not doing nothing. You get what I'm saying?
Man.
So that was important this time around, working and just my mindset. It was different. And the fact that I'm streaming now, so the people seeing me at the merch booth.
Right.
Oh, Tiny, what's up? I fuck with the Apollo. Fuck with FMW.
You got your own fans.
What?
Like you have your own fans that's coming to check you out. Like you're not just there as a merch. You actually there as big time.
That's why I was telling Q. Look, it's funny. I was telling Q. It's definitely her. I was telling Q. I'm like, you know, it's a flex having me at your merch booth, right?
Right.
I'm like, imagine you going to the motherfucking bar and it's Boosie pouring you a drink or something. It's like Boosie at the bar is lit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
pussy out there. So, yeah, you go to you coming to see Q, and then you come to the merch booth, and then you get one of these. Even though it might be 2 minutes, it might be 30 seconds, you might be right here 5 minutes, depending on. I'm engaged with you. I'm gonna check your energy, and I'm a people's person, so that was easy for me. I never knew that I was a people's person like that. Like that was crazy.
So, okay, let's say this. So, like the first few nights, let's say the first night, how was that? Like when you knew, like, were your expectations what it was? Or was it like, oh shit, this is a little bit fucking more than what I thought it was going to be?
The first night I fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. The first night I fucked up because when you do merch, you gotta get there earlier than everybody to set up. You get there early to set up, and then everybody else get there to do sound check and all of that shit. So you there before everybody. Right. But since how the shit went with the Drake and Canada and all that bullshit, then the computers was down or something around that time too. They were saying all the computers was hacked, or a big update was going on with all the computers. Something was going on at the airports. Basically,
that's when the airports were shut down. Yeah. So shit had happened where it got hacked and like all those flights got
and that kind of made it tricky too, because every time we went to the airport, it was always
your
something.
Fault was that shit. It was the hack shit. It wasn't your fault. It was the motherfucking hackers.
Oh man. So the first night, as soon as we landed, we had to go straight to the venue. So boom, now we at the venue, we got to count. So it's my first time counting this shit. I'm trying to see how the shit go. He telling me count these in this box, count these shirts in these box. So I count, boom. I count the largest. Boom, it was like 36 largest or whatever I counted. Then next, it was a X/large.
Oh shit!
But I didn't see the X, so I'm still counting them as if they larges, but then they extra larges. Then I threw them with them, so now the extra larges and the larges was mixed. I'm like, hey, that X was a motherfucker. Yeah, you had to make sure it didn't have that X on there because it's like large, but then you could just be looking, but it's like a space, and that X would be right there. This X extra large. So that I kind of fucked up the first night. I tried to, my counts was kind of off the first night on some shit, just because it's like, they tell you what they seeing, you supposed to count it and see if it's right. So it's like, you got how many extra larges? Like, oh shit.
Hey. Ain't nothing like a cold fuck up to straighten you up.
What? That's what I knew. It was good. It was good it happened that first night and shit, because I talking about when it's count time, I'm zeroed in. I'm
thinking like, this shit ain't about to happen again. Nigga. Threw your whole night off.
Threw my whole night off. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. But after that, it was crazy because this was like a speed course. It was tour, but it was like, it wasn't like the real tour, as they would say, with the tour bus and stuff, because we was flying everywhere type thing. So I really didn't have enough time to grasp everything.
Okay.
By the time I grasped, we on the way to the airport to another city type shit.
Right.
So it was like I engaged the city, or I could tell if I fuck with the city off the people. Right. Because I didn't even have time to go. I only went out in Atlanta because that was one of the homies that I went to high school with. He was out there.
That's what's
type
up.
Shit. But other than that, I didn't have really time to see the city and explore the city like that. So I was really gauging it off of the people that I seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I fuck with the people, right, then okay, I fuck with the city.
Exactly. You can feel the vibe, the energy of the city through the people. Like, okay, this I can fuck with this place.
Yeah, but it was fast though. It was fast paced. It was just I was just trying to keep up. It was my first time. They all been doing it. They was all seasoned. Yeah, I'm the first one. I'm trying to make sure. They say the truck gonna be there at 6:45 in the morning. I'm trying to be there 6:30.
There, like it ain't gonna be me. The reason,
ain't gonna be me. Ain't gonna be me. That was my whole thing. Yeah, just don't be last and don't fuck up. Like don't be last and don't fuck up.
Because the thing is, like, take advantage of the opportunity at hand. Right, like this is the opportunity that God has given us. But how like beneficial or how amazing it is to be able to work for a loved one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because that's more than just like a job. Like, nah, I'm making my people look good. What I'm doing is important. It's building up the team. And it's like for anybody to be able to look at something and be like, and laugh or look down on something when there's not enough brothers that's down for each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like in this world right now, it's not enough people that are willing to humble themselves to pick up their brother. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, I'm gonna go on tour. What you need me to do? Nigga, if you need me to pull bags and carry bags for you as you grinding, you my brother, and we going through this together, nigga, whatever. What you need?
But I will say also, I wasn't applying myself to be in position to do that.
Really?
Like, I was just going to work. Like, I didn't care about shit. I was just going to work, being a father, like in that cycle.
Yeah.
And what's crazy,
that rat race.
Damn, this is crazy talking about this. Q-Wop ended up, he called me talking about you trying to go to Scotland.
Okay.
You trying to go to Scotland? I'm like, yeah. He like, all right, flight in like 4 hours.
Oh shit.
My girl at work and shit. I'm telling her, hey baby, I'm about to go to Scotland. She like,
what?
Scotland? I'm like, yeah, I'm packing now. I'm about to go to Scotland. He went to Scotland.
Nigga, what?
He went to Scotland for a golf tournament, celebrity golf tournament. At the Mecca of the golf places.
Really?
I forgot what it's called, but it's where they do I think the Masters at, wherever it is overseas. If you watch golf, everybody know that this is the most famous.
Pine Hill.
This is the first. Yeah. This is the first ever golf. This is the top tier, the Super Bowl of the golf. Okay. Wherever we at. So anyway, long story short, I'm with him out there. We fly back. A couple of months later, my brother having a party at Top Golf. And one of the celebrities, I think his name Ross Butler, he was in a few movies and stuff. He seen me up there. He remembered me from being London. With Q. Yeah.
Really?
So he like, Tiny, what's up? Because we in a secluded spot, just like he in a secluded spot type shit. He like, Tiny, what's up? I'm like, I remember him. And then they like, how you know him? Da, da, da.
Oh, that's love.
And it's like, yeah, I'm this before streaming and all that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I gotta do something. Like, I'm around people know who I am. Like, right. And I ain't doing shit but just going to work and just chilling, kicking it.
There's an opportunity at hand.
Yeah.
There's an You know what I be telling myself? That there's something I say, there's always somebody doing more with less.
For sure.
Like, there's people with less opportunities doing more. And I'm in like the same boat as you in that, like, nigga, I'm not about to let this opportunity pass by.
Right.
Be here and just being a tag along and not really taking advantage or growing with the business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and so I was gonna say, like, I've noticed you, like, even on the tour, like, nigga, I was dying laughing when you was in Philadelphia and you did the Rocky,
No,
that was the DC. You did the Martin Luther King. I Have a Dream.
Yeah.
And I was like, this nigga is in his element.
Right.
Like, he really is like embracing what's the opportunity at hand.
For sure. And that's me being me, for sure. That's how I am. And like Mac and Keem, they know me through the stream, but they ain't like, we got closer through this because
okay.
You know, I ain't never been with them like this. Like,
really?
I'm Q-Wop homie. They part of Q-Wop team, but I'm Q-Wop homie. So
Copy.
It's like, I know y'all through Q, but I don't know y'all like how.
Right.
So I started knowing them through the stream. So when I seen the Ross Butler dude, this was the time Terrell and smacking them on No Jumper, doing the back on Fig shit.
Yeah.
And it's just, even Mac was doing his solo streams. And one time Keem was over there, I was in the chat.
Yeah.
And then Keem was like, I think Tiny would be good. Like, you should bring Tiny over here. And then Mac told me to pull up. And that's how I just was like, I'm pulling up just because the Ross Butler situation.
Yeah.
And it's like, I got to do something. What y'all doing, talking on the camera? Like, let me pull up.
The universe is talking to me. I need to be. The universe is talking to
everything.
Me. I need to be in the situation. I need to be in the arena, in the area, doing something.
For sure, something. So that's why, to circle it all back, when you say it's good that the homies help you, like, I don't think if I was doing the streaming shit with Apollo and all that, I don't think I would have went on tour with Q.
Really?
And it's not because you can't go, but it's like, I'm gonna help you, but what you doing for me to help you?
Right.
If you ain't doing nothing for me to help you, then I'd rather somebody else who trying to do something.
Give them the opportunity.
Yeah, who trying to do something. That's all it is. Who trying to do something. And it's just an opportunity. I'm going to all these states. You ain't got to worry about nothing. You got to just do your job type thing. But so again, I don't think if I was, it's because people don't apply themselves a lot of times that they can't even get that help.
Exactly.
Like people don't even, of course you'll pull the bags for the homies, like you said. I'll do that for you, but what are you doing for yourself?
Right.
Like you can pull a bag for me. You can pull a bag for the homie and all that, but what are you going to, like,
what are you going to do with that?
Yeah.
What is that? How's that building you, nigga?
Yeah. Like, I don't need you to pull bags for me, but you podcasting now. Okay. You got some all right, come pull the bags. Got some motion. Yeah. Exactly. Now come mingle with the people more.
Come network.
Yeah, come network. And that was the main thing that
so what you're saying is basically you needed to create that foundation.
Yeah.
To add into that bag. Like, nigga, I got the bag now. Now I just need to add to the bag.
For sure.
Okay, I got the platform. I got the fans. I'm talking to people, doing this. I'm feeling myself, figuring this shit out. Now I have some momentum.
Yeah.
I got some momentum to take on the road, and I got some shit to build for myself.
Exactly. And that's why I say it be the person he could bring his homies up with him and shit. Cause I used to not think, but I used to be like, damn, like I know I could do something on the road, right? But it's like you can do something on the road, but again, you gotta do something for yourself first, and then the on the road will happen. Like I didn't even think or know I was going on tour this year. None of that. You know what I mean? I didn't even know I was going on tour really until a week before tour when Keem like, you could get off work. Like, hey, you gonna tell me a week before? I was like, yeah, my back
just
hurt.
Like a nigga, like,
I was like, yeah, my back hurt.
It feel kind of tricky then.
I gotta go see that doctor right quick, man. My back hurts on some shit. So yeah, and again, as long as you apply yourself, I feel like doors. You never know where it's gonna come from, what opportunities gonna happen, but you just gotta keep showing up.
But you're in the place now where your eyes are open to them opportunities. Yeah, because you've seen certain things, you've seen certain avenues where shit is available.
For sure.
Before you could probably have just walked right by a blessing. Like walk right by it, like, oh shit, okay, this shit is cool out here. But you walking right past opportunities and blessings because you can't recognize them yet.
Yeah, for sure. And it's something about being on that road is like, it's like kind of therapeutic. You get to get away from everything. Then you get to see a lot of new things, or especially for me, because I ain't never been in any of these cities that we went to type shit. So it was eye opening. Then my teed ass, I never did merch before, so I'm not knowing the merch guy is supposed to stay at the merch booth the whole night. Oh. I was, because there was two of us.
Okay.
So I'm more so, since I'm learning the ins and outs, because I'm always like, okay, what's going on? How can I further myself type shit?
Right.
Like but you gotta find them pockets. You gotta find them pockets. You gotta find them pockets on me.
Hey, all right, I did the merch, cuz.
Yeah.
All right, I'm on to the next shit. I did 2 hours, cuz.
Hey, that's
shit.
how
What's
it was, Rios. I'm like, hey, we about to slow down, because it was like, I looked at it like, I always relate everything to sports, and it was always four. I felt like it was always four quarters. It was the pre-show, when people that bought their VIP tickets, they gonna come. Then when they open the doors, when the general admission, that's
second quarter.
Second quarter. Right before Q go on is the third quarter. And then when Q done, when the show over, everybody want to get merch at the end of the show.
As they leaving.
That's the fourth quarter. That's the ending. That's how I looked at it. So
that's game time too, because nigga.
That's game. We about to get rushed right now, because everybody that's leaving trying to see what we got and everything. That'd be the busiest type shit. So I used to always try to find, like, they ain't never had a merch person like me.
Yeah.
Whoever they had doing merch, I don't know the merch rules. I'm coming in here.
Hustle mentality, nigga.
Bruh, what? I've been on stage. I'm looking at the DJ shit. I'm doing all type of shit I ain't supposed to do, but like,
nigga, Tiny, what you doing on stage, cuz?
Yeah, like when y'all see me stuffing on stage, I really wasn't supposed to be on stage. I'm supposed to be at the merch booth, which is crazy. But I didn't know.
You probably looking at you like,
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, was y'all having conversations about me in the shadows?
Did y'all see this nigga? You know they gonna talk about that shit in a year. Like in a year, it's gonna come up.
Sure.
Remember that nigga Tiny was on stage and he supposed to be at the booth?
No, everything.
Hey, that's cracking though. That's cracking. That's like lifetime stories though. Like lifetime experiences.
For sure.
That's
And being on that stage, just seeing like the command of the crowd and shit, and just that's what I really like. Like, of course, the merch was cool. Don't get me wrong, but I seen so much vision for myself.
Right.
I'm like, whoo, I'm just trying to get that stage one time.
So you added drive to was the okay, this is a question. Was the tour before the Drebo show? Or was the Drebo show before the tour?
Drebo show was before the tour. Drebo show was before the show, but what gave me the drive for Drebo show was how can I put this? The drive that gave Drebo, I feel like that was our first time putting on the show. Like it was always the older homies, or you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's always niggas added to somebody else's show. This was our first time. Actually, it's our show type thing. It was his show, and he added me on to it to MC it, which my pops was an MC. So he
your father was an MC.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's almost like get passed down.
Yeah,
Because
right.
I was like, nigga, how does this nigga just MCing like that? Or how does a nigga be like, yeah, I'll MC this shit, nigga?
Yeah, nah,
because I would have been completely intimidated. Like,
yeah, and that's where I don't know. I it'd be a little intimidation, but it's like it's the good butterflies, like before the kickoff butterflies.
Right.
It's like one of those, like I want to do this. Like everybody out here got butterflies and shit. You hitting this stage, you better have butterflies. You got all these people looking at you. You on this football field, you better have butterflies.
Something wrong with you.
Somebody about to hit you. Like you about to hit somebody. Like the butterflies is let me know that I'm human.
Right.
On some shit. So whenever a task like that to MC or something like that's cool. I do that. But going to dot shit the day before, because dot shit was June 20th and Drebo show was June 24th.
Right. Yeah.
June 21st. So the day before dot shit, that was...
And you was lit.
Yeah.
Going up out there on some iconic shit. Legendary.
Not even knowing I'm on Amazon Prime.
Right.
Me
and my daughter upstairs dancing, looking at that shit. It was a moment for me and my daughter too. And the fact that y'all niggas was on stage, smack you. I was like,
yeah.
I looked at my daughter and I was like, God damn, it's a moment right here.
And
it's a fucking moment.
What's crazy, dog? I was on live. That whole night on the congregation page, and these people start getting on stage. So I see King. I'm like, bruh, what's going on? He like, go get on stage. The way King telling me to get on stage, it's a reel right there. I'm like, bro, I can't get on the stage right there. It's a reel. So I walked around, and when I walked around, Q bodyguard Mingo was right there, and he just helped me up on stage, which it was. But I wasn't gonna go on stage until I was on live, and then the chat was like, go on stage, like go, like
get
why
up
you
there,
not up
nigga,
there?
take advantage of the opportunity.
I'm like, I'm seeing people, I'm seeing Tommy the Clown up there. I'm like, hold on, kid. Hold on, my nigga.
That's my spot right there. That's my spot, nigga. Watch out.
I started seeing all type of motherfuckers going up there. I'm like, bro, I know I got at least some type of juice. I'm in the motherfucking TDE locker room or, you know what I mean, before the show. Like, I know I got some type of juice to get up there. And I'm in this space. So, but
now's not the time to be small.
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna go up there if it wasn't for the chat telling me, and then me getting the insurance from Keem, like, yeah, go. Even though he told me to go the wrong way. Once I got close to the stage, again, it was meant because Mingo was right there, and it wasn't even no hassle. He just held me right up, and then now I'm on stage.
Time for big time.
Then I ain't seen Dot in hella years, like, because again, I'm Q-Wop friend, I'm Q-Wop homie, I fuck with TDE, but you know, I don't do a lot of TDE events or something if Q not involved. Right. So I ain't seen Dot in a long ass time. So when I'm on stage, I'm like, shit, let me go say what's up to him. Like on some shit, just, you know, let him see my face on some, okay. Just
Thank you for the opportunity, nigga. Like I'm up here with you. Like
exactly.
This is because of you.
Also, what's up? You did your shit, tight song, all that. How you been? Good. Just on some. That's what made me go to Dot on some shit. But then the song playing, and then the camera boom, pan right on like at
That shit was crazy.
And then when we get off stage, the homie Floyd, shout out Floyd, he couldn't.
Shout out to Floyd.
He was with Floyd and my little brother was with us, but it was politics going on because we didn't have wristbands and shit. So they got caught. They got caught in the watch, so they had to watch it in the TDE room.
Okay.
But yeah, Floyd would have got on that stage. Floyd would have talked about stuff.
Went up.
What?
He would have went up.
That's why I said y'all robbed us. Them securities robbed us, bruh. Because Floyd would have put on the show if he was up there stopping. The security robbed us.
That was the time.
They don't even. They just so bullshit. Not even bullshit because they doing their job, but then again they not doing their job because it's a gang of motherfuckers. Like how out of everybody y'all just gonna pick 2 people and be like, all right, y'all two can't go. And it's like, nigga, you know this whole section grimy, but you just gonna pick 2 out this whole section just to be
like. It's like this whole section grimy, but them niggas look like they gonna turn it up. They saw Floyd, it's like, that nigga might go over the edge with it.
They stopped there. I'm like, damn, Floyd. But they had to tell me. They was like, you was on Amazon Prime. I'm like, I'm on Amazon Prime.
It was on Amazon.
Yeah, I didn't know. I truly didn't know.
My wife was at, there was a concert at Hollywood Bowl. The Hollywood Bowl? Yeah, the Hollywood Bowl or whatever. And she was so pissed that she was at a concert. I was like, babe, the concert's live right now on Amazon. It's going up.
She went to one of them June 20th concerts?
Yeah, she went to, I think it might have been T-Pain or some shit. He was at the Hollywood, and she was pissed. I was like, babe, you missed, like, just being at home looking at it on TV. Like, you missed one of the greatest experiences.
What's crazy, I didn't watch that whole performance, that whole show from the start of it to dot. I didn't watch that probably like 6 times. It's a good watch. You can rewatch it. It's a good rewatch
thing.
Because it's a lot of artists up there. They did a banger song. You start noticing little things like when you watching movies over and over. You start noticing little small shit that happen. But if you just want a mixtape or just like, come on,
nigga, it made me realize like I'm not a big music head or anything, but I was like, oh fuck, this nigga YG got hella songs.
Yeah.
Like I like really like looking back on it, like, damn, this nigga got shit after shit after shit. But I look at that like it was like a championship run. Like it was like a getting the ring, like being a part of a NBA championship or a football championship. Because
it was just missing the confetti, huh?
It was just missing the confetti. Because like the energy that was there for like through the TV was like, oh, these niggas is really celebrating life right now.
Yeah.
Like, this is a life celebration. Like, look at where we made it to. Look at what we doing. You know what I mean? And we did it on the stomping on the back of standing for what's right.
Yeah.
That's what made it even better. But with that being said, did you feel the difference? Did you feel the energy in the building that was like, oh, this is like in the moment?
It was crazy, bruh. It was crazy. Just the whole getting in the building. Then when you in the building, we watching the show. You know, the people ain't there in the beginning.
Yeah.
So, but when the first people came out, that was with DJ Head, the shit was empty. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be in this seat all night. Shit. Halfway through. Man, Willie McGinnis.
Long Beach?
Yeah, Willie McGinnis.
Patriots Super Bowl champion.
SC. Yeah. Willie McGinnis. He what you call it?
Long Beach Poly.
He was in his, he had like 5 seats right there.
Okay.
We had to get up out of here. Like
really?
But I say that to say, like, it was stars all over the place.
Fucking place.
I'm sitting in Willie McGinnis seat. We are, you here, all right, let's go over there and scoot over some more.
Yeah.
Now next thing you know, it's Tyronn Lue and his family type shit. It's just,
oh, it was up.
It was up. And this is just like regular seats. Like people were just trying to get seats to get in the building. They didn't even care. It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna be in this suite or I'm gonna be in this VIP section.
No, they was experiencing the concert.
Yeah, exactly. Damn. Exactly. So yeah, that energy was, that shit was crazy. So
you had touched on something about your relationship with MacWop, Keem. It's gotten stronger through the stream.
Yeah.
Through streaming and like doing these new ventures.
Even TF too.
TF as well.
Yeah, like TF, he not to cut you off.
No,
hope you remember your question.
No.
TF, we both from the same section, but he's older than me.
Okay.
I'm
That's why I
younger.
left TF out, because I thought that maybe you and TF was already.
Nah. Like I
okay.
knew TF. Of course, I knew TF, but I didn't know TF. You know what I'm saying? Like I just knew we both was from the land. All right, that's the homie. You on that side. All right, boom, boom, boom. But then when Tookie knows, he start rapping and shit. And he did that song with Q.
Yeah.
And I'm like, once you come in that circle, it's like, are you my brother?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So once he came in that circle and they did Tookie Knows and he went on tour with him, it's like, all right, now you my brother.
We locked
like,
in. We locked in.
So yeah, so not even TF, Mac, or Keem. I knew him, but I didn't know him like how I know him now through the streaming.
That's a beautiful thing, because I've always, like, from the outside looking in, like, I wonder what that dynamic of their relationship is like. You know what I mean? Because, like, we always get the comparison, right? Ace Boys, Apollo, four niggas, four friends, they're close. And I'm always, like, looking at y'all shit like, damn, I wonder if what the dynamics is with this, like the brotherhood, who's like who and who's known, who's the oldest. Like, it's a bunch of different variables, because to me, it was like the closest thing that mirrored what we have. You know what I mean? Like, as a brotherhood. And I think it's a beautiful thing. But now what you saying that, like, you guys came together through Apollo and got even closer, it makes it even better to me. You know what I mean?
Because y'all got history. The Ace Boys got history and shit. Not to say me and Mac and Keem don't have history, but not like y'all history.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we, I say Mac and Keem probably got history like that, of course, because that tour, you feel me? That tour life it bring you closer. It's just like,
because you spending time with each other day in, day out.
That's why I say I equate everything to football, and that motherfucker is like summer hell week.
Right.
2 days. We running these shits together. All right, you my brother. We both whoop.
You saw me throw up, nigga. I saw you crying, nigga. I ain't gonna tell nobody,
you
nigga.
See me throw up, I saw you crying on me. We didn't see the worst of each other. So like, just those experiences make you even closer. So yeah, so Keem and Mac, I felt like they had that dynamic. TF went on tour with them.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that Blank Face tour, TF was on tour with him, so that he got that dynamic too.
Right.
With me, I'm more I feel like I'm a people's person. You could blend me with anybody, and I already knew them type shit. So it's like it's easy. It was easy for me to fit in with them.
Right.
But for sure, they got stories, of course, without me, because they on tour, they overseas with each other type shit. Them three got stories without me. But when I go there, or when I was at it, it was just like, okay, we know who you are, you Q homie. We see you trying to do something too on some shit. All right, let's see. And then
let's see if the puzzle fits.
Yeah,
let's see if the piece fits to the puzzle.
Because it wasn't never, Apollo never was a thing.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't, we wasn't sitting at, breaking bread, as you would say, all right, what we gonna do? We about to be called the Apollo. We gonna go every Tuesdays and Saturday. We didn't do none of that.
It organically took place. That's crazy.
Organically. And the main thing, it was just that niggas just kept showing up.
You're right.
And Mac used to do little tease shit, like, he'd text me. I know he going live because he'd do the post. And then I'm like, damn, I hope I could go over there. This nigga, he'd go live at 9 o'clock, but he'd text me at 8:50. You trying to slide through? Like, nigga, I'm trying to pull up. You could have been told me earlier on some shit, but it was just like, yeah, I'm trying to slide through.
Yeah.
And then, like, adding that in to work, because we used to start at 9 at night, like y'all.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to 12, 1. And then I had to be at work at 6 in the morning on some shit. But that was just like the grind. That was just the grind. Like, this what you want to do, you're going to have to go.
You're going to have to make it work.
Yeah.
You're going to have to sacrifice.
For sure. I was sacrificing sleep like a motherfucker. And still be sacrificing sleep. But now it's easier because I'm in a routine and I know what is what. And we do it earlier now. But yeah, we never, it just was organic.
Yeah.
It really was organic.
And you can see that through the camera. You know what I mean? Like so I would say this. I could never watch a whole podcast. I don't care who it is. Like, it could be Joe Budden, Joe Rogan. I would never have 3 hours to
listen to
some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
but as of recently, you know, like now that you like say like you're involved in something or you're in this game or industry,
Yeah.
you
start
watching more because you got to know who you're
What's
talking
going
to,
on.
what's going on, and you have to be up to date.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I just really started, like as of late, like really diving into it. Like, okay, let me embrace this shit. And so I've never had watched the whole Back on Fig. I've never watched our shit. I've never watched a whole, like I'll tap in. I'll go in, leave a chat like, okay, Apollo doing their thing, watch for 10, 15 minutes, and then go throw the football with Xander. Or,
doing something else.
But I would say the last month, I've been paying attention to everybody. And I've been paying attention to Apollo because I think y'all got something smooth going on over there. You know what I mean? Like the ease of the show. I don't feel like nothing is forced.
Right.
And I feel like all 4 people are completely different personalities. Like completely different characters.
That's true.
Like completely different personalities. And it like that shit works. You know what I mean? Like if it was 3 Tinies or 3 TFs, it wouldn't work. Nigga, I'm watching this shit and I'm like literally sitting back. This nigga TF is underrated. Like
hella underrated.
I just thought TF was quiet. You know what I mean?
A lot of people think that was a lot. That's a lot of people they're just Matt King Tiny. Like when TF is there, because TF he be the busiest out of all of us with the music and shit, so he'll miss the most episodes. But when he's there with us, it's just like he brings something. Whether you say he quiet or he whatever it is, he brings something to that motherfucker. Cause
he brings it. What was King? He said not Megatron. The
Voltron.
Voltron.
Yeah.
Like when y'all all assembled together, it's Voltron. And I was watching this fool TF. I was just watching his facial expressions, like how he be trying to hold in his laugh or like some shit. I was like, oh shit, okay, this is what, because you guys got like diehard fans, right? Like they go in different chats. I think y'all ain't shit compared to Apollo. They get like,
but that was Pun that started that shit. But go for real, that was Pun that started that. He started the little
Ace Pit versus whatever he started. He gift or curse. Those motherfuckers is dedicated to y'all.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's when I knew.
That's when I dedicated to y'all.
I knew during that little segment or that little time when it was going up like that with the fans was going at it with each other and shit. I'm like, damn, Apollo stand up. Like,
right, Apollo stand up. Yeah.
Like that shit was for real. Like that's why I came up with that Apollo stand up on some. Like we all, if you're Apollo, you representing right now.
Right.
Just like this is who I fuck with. But I do feel like you said a gift and a curse, because I do feel like that was like it divided the people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because now it's fuck y'all really weak. Fuck y'all really weak. Oh, y'all ain't getting paid. Or y'all falling off. Then it start getting
right.
Yeah,
it gets divisive. It gets really division and divisive. But I think like platforms like this are like when we get together and we intermingle, you know what I mean? And people like, oh, nigga, them niggas, they bored. Like, oh, they fuck with each other. What we tripping off of?
Right,
like,
right.
The hell you know what I mean? But they just got to see more of the interaction. And just like me, I had to see more of Apollo to really see motherfucking MacWop is a character. Like
MacWop is he a character. He for sure.
Like, and he digs in that bag.
Yeah.
Like he goes in that bag, and I see when he uses it as a defense mechanism as well.
Oh, that's his go-to.
That's his go-to. Like he'll go into that character. Ah, fuck all you niggas.
Like that's Mac for sure.
But Yeah. What you niggas say? But it's a deflection, but it's a defense mechanism, but it's an entertaining way to do it. You know what I mean? Like, okay, that nigga's in his bag. He's crafted it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you can't beat it, you got to just ride with it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
And so I'm like, re-energized with it by watching it lately and seeing all this different stuff, and all four of y'all having y'all brand, right? Like you guys are all your own individual brand. You know what I mean? MacWap, TF, Keem, you, and you guys are all branching off, growing, and Ace Boys as well. It's like, damn, we're in the thick of this shit.
Yeah.
We're really in the thick of it, and it's really only on us.
For real.
Like how far we go, or how much we benefit or we gain from it, it's really on your drive.
What Smack say? You get out the game what you put into it.
You get out the game what you put into it.
Yeah, that's for real.
And that's what I'm scared of. I like, nigga, I can't not benefit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I cannot have put my wife through a year, 2 years of going on Friday nights, you know what I mean, for 3-4 hours.
That's
nigga,
crazy.
You know what I mean? Like,
and thinking about that, that's crazy.
Like, nigga, Friday night is an important night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nigga, that's when your family is winding down for the week.
The weekend,
you know
getting ready for the weekend. Yeah.
Sports in the next morning, 6 o'clock, got to get up. And so it's like, nigga, you've put a lot on your family to sacrifice so that you could be here on Friday nights and doing this shit and doing some shit that's like looks kind of like, that nigga getting a little loose, huh? Like,
nah, for real.
Like that nigga, and like having a wife that's understanding, but also me understanding her vision and view of it. Like, nigga, like you kind of was doing this, or what was this? And having those conversations, and then imagine if, nigga, I don't do nothing with it after I've caused that.
For real. Yeah, nah, imagine that. And then it's crazy because that's one thing, Mac. Because at first I wasn't understanding. I wasn't getting this shit at first.
Right.
Like, even I don't like to bring it up, like the Smack situation. I didn't understand this. I didn't understand this shit.
Right.
I 1000% was in the wrong for that situation. But like knowing what I know now, I would never do that to my brother. You get what I'm saying? But me not knowing what this space involves and shit, me just getting in, which is not an excuse, but it's really what happens.
Your comfort zone. You like, nigga, like, wait, this is uncomfortable, nigga. This is how I usually react when I'm uncomfortable. But like, oh shit, this is just kind of like a game a little bit.
It is.
You know what I mean? Like it's a game. But in real world, a nigga throws some money at you, you snap on a nigga. Like in real life.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wherever you at, nigga, you at a bar and a nigga throw money on you, nigga, you gonna snap.
For
like,
sure.
You gonna, even if it's your homie, you still gonna catch a cool one. You know what I mean? Like,
you got
you good, nigga? You see you fucked up. Okay, that's why I was pissed.
But then I had said that because so in the beginning I just was like, damn, Mac, like we Apollo. Why you? Because Mac was pushing like, when you gonna do your own thing? When you gonna do your own thing? When you gonna start your channel? When you gonna start your channel? And I'm like, nigga, I'm here. What I gotta start a channel for? And I'm here. And he just broke it down to me. He like, the only way this is gonna really grow is if you grow by yourself.
Right.
And then you come back here and it's just beneficial because people gonna come there from here and vice versa type shit.
Right.
And I didn't understand that. And then like motherfuckers talking about getting paid and shit until I got my own page with Drebo. Shout out to Drebo. And we did our thing. And then we made our first 1,000.
Yeah.
Of the congregation.
Yeah.
But then, you know, you got me and him, so we got split 5-5, which was still good.
Yeah.
But you feel me?
But it makes you understand, like, oh, okay. You see it in a different light.
Definitely see it in a different light.
You see Mac, you see Pun, you see Terrell, you see AD, they got they platforms, right? And you like, okay. Oh, these, like his two cousins or whatever, the two niggas that was like, hey, I came on your show, nigga, they got all these views, nigga, I'm not getting paid. Like, nigga, what do you think? Like, but now that you on the inside and you see on your own, you like, nigga, you tripping.
Yeah.
You really tripping. This is an opportunity for you to spread your wings and go,
do your
nigga.
own thing.
Do your own thing. I'm providing the opportunity for that. And so, niggas ain't making $1 billion off this shit. You know what I mean? Like, but niggas is making enough money to be comfortable.
And you like, what are you doing it for though? Like, if you're doing it for the $1 million, that's, you get what I'm saying?
That's where you fucking up.
That's
where you
exactly
fucking up.
where you fucking up at. Like, that's exactly where you fucking up at.
This is where he knew exactly where he knew.
Like, if you're doing it for the $1 billion, you're wrong. I'm more so doing it because, again, I feel like I'm a people's person. And I feel like the way I look at things, my perspective on things, I could deliver it in a funny way, but I got a message at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I got a message for
a purpose.
Yeah, a purpose, a message, all of that. So that's what I do it for.
Right.
Just to be able to look at the camera and blah, blah, blah. You know, you laugh, or I'm going to say some real shit, or I'm going to say some shit that make you mad. But whatever it is, I'm telling you, I'm able to get the message, relay the message to a mass people now.
Exactly.
And that's the main, that's what I do it for. Now, the money and shit that comes with the views and the super chats and all of that, that's a plus.
That's
and
a
of
plus.
course, that's the gas that, you know, keep the vehicle moving, because you need hooves to keep going.
You need the resources.
Yeah, you need the resources. And it's like, how you felt when you got that first super chat? I don't care if it was $1.99.
I'm not even playing because I was emotional.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm
not even playing, nigga. I was emotional, nigga. Like,
then you get your first super chat.
Like,
you
I was
like, what?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Because you put in the work.
Yeah.
You like really put in the work, and it's like one of those times where you can see like your work pay off.
Right.
In real time. Like,
yeah.
Oh shit, a motherfucker felt upon them to say, you know what, let me throw this nigga some cheddar.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's 99 cents. You took the time out of you damn right I'm about to be on this live and give you as much as I could give.
Right.
Because you watching and you appreciating what we doing.
1000%.
Like, nigga, you getting paid to be tiny.
Like,
I ain't
nigga,
doing, like, just to be yourself.
Just push and record, and then, you know, talking to myself.
And talking to yourself. But that...
Well, talking to the chat, really.
Talking to the chat, but that really lets you know, like, damn, everybody has a story.
Yeah.
Everybody has a story, and there's multiple people that want to hear the story.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And
1000%.
like, this is a great opportunity for us to build, get our message, get our purpose across as fathers, as husbands, as black men that came out the hood, that's still dealing with the hood, but still trying to be on the right track and do the right thing and show, like, just because I look like this, nigga, you don't know who I am.
That's why that dot song that he just came out with.
Oh man, Kill.
Like, I don't know the name of it. I just know about the Black Forces.
The Black Forces, yeah. Kill the party or something.
Oh yeah, Party Die.
Party Die.
Time for the party. I don't know if that's what the song is called, but it could be called that. But just that, when he like, what would Lecrae do? You get what I'm saying?
And then Lecrae came out with his.
Yeah, Lecrae came out, but with the white forces.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's just like, you really are balancing that. You balancing that, and I know a lot of us in this space are like, okay, the streets, we got that under control. We ain't really too much worried. Even though we gotta watch, that's on the board. If you playing chess, you gotta watch the streets. That's on the board. You gotta watch the police. Or you know what I'm saying? That's on the board.
They are a figure on the board.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta be a provider for your family and shit. That's on the board. And it's just like, it's like, damn, which way do I go? How do I stay righteous, stay positive, stay right, when most of my life I was either negative or that's what's pulling me.
Exactly. Trying to take advantage of this opportunity to build, but in the wrong way. But this was the opportunities that I see. Exactly.
So I just fuck with that dot song, because a lot of men go through that, even though he talking about it in the music industry and the music aspect, like why he don't drop songs and shit. But as a man, it's just like, it'd be a lot going on where you be tussling with yourself. Like,
nigga, like in just right in your head.
Tussling with
sleepless
yourself.
nights, just like, damn, should I do this? Oh, nah, I gotta do this. Like, and you just be going through it, and it's really not, like, it goes back to your communication thing, right? Like you said, communication is everything.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I could be going through the same exact shit that you're going through, or I could have went through the same exact shit that you're going through, and this is how I got through it. But I don't even know that you're going through it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I can't even be like, but that's why we got to be an open book. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And sharing with the shit that we going through, because like it is it's a daily struggle not fucking somebody up. You know what I mean?
Is.
Like it's a daily struggle. Like
or just not to get in trouble.
Like
just to be not. I want to say normal, but regular. Just to live a regular life, or just it's hard. It's hard out here, especially for a black man, and even just in general. Times is hard.
Times is hard.
You get what I'm saying? So this is an opportunity to, let people know. That's why I was doing the motivational quotes that Keem and them be talking shit about. And I'm glad they doing that because I'm about to serve their ass too. But before every congregation episode, I do a quote, and that came from when I was playing for Venice High. Mm-hmm. When we doing the stretching, our coach would come out there, he'd say a quote from somebody. And it's just like some days it hits, some days but when it do hit, you just like, damn, like, you know what, that like just these little words, and it ain't gonna be for everybody.
Right.
It'd be a lot of people watching. It
might
this shit.
Be for one person.
Hey, that one person. Hey, if we not doing this, then that one person wouldn't even got it.
Right.
So this, you can't save everybody, but that's why I used to be in this little this little group called Boys to Men in middle school, and it was basically
that little clique.
Yeah, well, they made us be in it if we wanted to be on the basketball team and shit.
Okay.
But we had to, so after school, we had to go to the class and shit. And it was just a dude. He was just like teaching us about being like manhood.
Just basically like a program.
Yeah,
like,
it was a program. Okay. Like they want us to wear suits and shit to school. Like, real, why we gotta wear suits and we fucking
why we gotta go to 10,
grade?
Nigga?
Like y'all
why we gotta go to 10? Can we stay at 6.5, nigga?
Like y'all just doing too much. Like we gotta wear suits to school in fucking 7th grade. But he used to always say,
to no boy, nigga.
a lot of people dropped out, but it was like, it was definitely some lessons that I learned there. It's when you do shit, you're supposed to learn from everything that you do. So that was an important lesson. But he used to always say, like, in here, I know I ain't supposed to tell y'all this. Some of y'all gonna go to jail.
Right. Right. And that's a straight up fact, nigga. That's a straight up cold, hard fact.
Some of y'all gonna go to jail.
Niggas start looking like,
I'm just trying to save one of y'all from going to jail. That's what he used to tell us.
That's valuable.
Some of y'all going to jail. I'm just trying to save one of y'all from going to jail.
That's I remember going to a basketball clinic and motherfucking Avery Johnson. I think Manny was at the clinic too. I think I went with I think his dad got or somebody got us into the clinic. Avery Johnson talking to the whole group of kids. And he said, not one of y'all going to the NBA.
His little short ass gonna tell him everybody that. That's cold. He got that crazy accent
that
too.
That nigga didn't say, y'all got the opportunity, there's a possibility, some of y'all. He said, not one of y'all going to the NBA. Let's just get that off. Nigga, the whole world was like... And he came with just cold, hard facts about life. And we was young. It was like, you know how they be doing those camps. They be like 9 to 13 or some shit, or 7 to 13. And guess what? When he said that shit, everybody shut the fuck up. Everybody shut up and was like looking like, what the?
Yeah.
And what he followed with that shit was like, oh, this is actually a nigga saying some shit that really cares.
Right.
He not sugarcoating nothing. He not trying to sell us no false dream of, it's like y'all gonna go, but y'all can be good enough to go to college. Y'all can be good enough to go get an education. That's what you need to be focused on. Right. But as a kid, I had never heard that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like, what the hell?
Like, oh shit.
They tell you can do anything. You can be anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, we ain't got the time to fuck around with y'all. Like, y'all don't have the time to play this American dream shit.
For sure.
Those cult like that dude and Boys to Men saying that, like, nigga, some of y'all gonna go to jail.
Some of y'all go, because this all the people that's trying to be on the basketball team. It's all the popular kids at school. Like, this ain't no. We had John Muir Middle School, so he looking at the landscape of things like, damn.
Right. It's gonna be rough.
As long as I can save one of y'all from going to jail.
So
I'm like, damn.
With that. And you were saying you found your purpose, you found like meaning through this. What do you see yourself doing? Like, what's your next step, or what is a goal that you have?
My ultimate goal is to get back into football some way, somehow. Either get my own chapel or chapter. Like Joe Moses and them, or start my that's my final goal. Like, I wanted to be booming so much where I could just get that cracking off the rip. I know I know you need like money and shit to, like, that shit not cheap.
No,
you gotta get a whole.
But you could get funded, nonprofit, all that shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's possible.
So, but then I feel like Snoop just put his name behind it. Snoop. Joe Moses just put his name behind it. Joe Moses. Like, you know, Tiny, I gotta be able to put my name behind it. And you feel me? So the work that I gotta put in to get my name, to be able to put my name behind it, that's where I'm struggling with now. Like, okay, now Tiny, what are you gonna do? Or what? Like, I get the live, I get the YouTube shit. That's important, again, because I'm in front of the people. But what is you gonna do though?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's that's the dilemma.
Yeah.
Like, what do I do with this? The hardest part is starting.
For sure.
It's the start. Like, even like getting in shape.
Yeah.
The hardest part is
going.
It's just getting started. Those first 2 weeks is the hard part.
Because once you go and you in the gym, you're like,
oh shit, I forgot this what it feel like.
This what I've been running from this whole time.
I forgot this what it feel like when your nest is sitting up. Like, you see your nest up top.
Been running this whole time from going to the gym. You be like, damn, that shit wasn't even that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, nah. So, what's next up for the page? Because I have been getting a lot of flack from my supporters and shit, because I haven't been going on my page as often since tour, because I really wanted to like rebrand the page. Okay. And that's where I'm at right now, because we started off the congregation, me and Drebo, Not Your Average Sports Show. Right. But now it's like, it ain't that no more. It's still the congregation, because I feel like the congregation is my people coming to see me.
Coming together, you
coming
together, you talking to your pulpit.
So it's still gonna be the congregation, but it's just the brand of the page. I'm just trying to figure out which direction I want to tackle with the page. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of avenues, because I play the game. I could go live playing the game. I do the vlogs on some shit. Sports, I still got a passion for sports type shit. So I could still. There's a lot of things I should and could be doing right this second. But again, it's like you know what you're supposed to do. Is just you gotta just do it.
Just do it.
And everything. But that's what I see what's going on next for me, is to get my page back booming how I want it to be, rebrand the page. My ultimate goal is, again, to give back. I'm a giver.
Right.
So, because I always was told, it's crazy. It's always better to give than receive. And I'm like, I didn't understand that. But then it's like, you'd rather be the person that's giving somebody a sandwich than that person that's wanting the sandwich, that's needing the sandwich on some shit. Right. And that's true. You get what I'm saying?
Damn, I never thought about it like that. That was a bar.
Yeah, like
you rather be in the position to give a sandwich.
Yeah.
Than to be the one in need of receiving a sandwich.
100 right there.
Ooh, that's a
sure.
bar.
Yeah, so that's why I want to give back. But then it's also with the youth, because I feel like the adults is already in their ways. You know what I'm saying? The youth is where
the future.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson said it.
For sure. And he was right when he said
future,
that. I believe the children are the future. Teach them well, and let them lead the way. That boy good. Sexy chocolate. Nah, but for real.
But that shit is so real though.
Yeah, nah. And even going out there, like watching my son and shit practice, and it's just like a lot of, like today, it was these kids was going at it. They going live, they doing scrimmaging each other. These two kids going at it. Boom, but the defensive dude tackling the tight end. The DN tackling the tight end. They got their own battle going on.
Tight end don't even got the ball.
he didn't even have the ball. That's why. So the coach get mad at him because he did it like 6 times in a row. So the coach told him, get out. and just me. Like, I don't even know who this kid is. I know he on my son's team, but I ain't never talked to him. And he all crying and shit. I'm like,
what is he going through? What's happening?
I'm like, bruh, it's about the ball. You made it about you and him. Them 6 plays in a row. It's about the ball. You let him take your mind off the ball, and you just want to fuck him up every play.
Just focused in on him, that one person.
On him, and don't give people that much power over you. Like, you letting, I know you young and you don't get what I'm saying, but you letting him control what you supposed to do. You supposed to be going to tackle the ball, but you so mad at him that you want to tackle him. And he crying and shit. Yeah. But I don't even know. But that was just like, that's just me. Like, I'm not no coach. I'm a parent on the sideline watching the kids, but I seen that shit happening.
It's so many life lessons to be taught. Because look, switch that ball out with a bag. That's a bag.
Yeah.
That's your check. That's your money. You're not even focused on your bag. You focused on these 2 niggas over here that ain't got nothing to do with your money.
Yeah, or the 2 bitches over here.
2 bitches over here.
You focus on something else that ain't your money.
Ain't your money. You're not even focused on the ball.
Yeah.
You done let somebody trick you out your damn bag.
6 plays in a row, too. They was going at it. Like, every play, he tackling him. I'm like, damn, like, they was going at it. And then the coach finally got mad at him and sent him out, and that's when I talked to him. It's just like little shit like that. That's when I really feel like, that's what I want to do. That's what, like, I feel like I could, that little conversation, whether he remember, if he don't, if he do, cool. At least I put something out there.
You dropped a dime on him. You gave him some jewels and some gems. Yeah. And that's something that some adults need to hear. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally, sometimes the message that you get to somebody, like the message that, say if I say something to you, it may be somebody over here that's just overhearing it. Uh-huh. And it's really, they really the ones that need to hear this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
y'all can comprehend. Y'all get what I'm saying.
Like, yeah. And so, like, I was, like, on the last episode, I was saying, like, through children, through activities, you get to be able to teach them shit, get to be able to be a witness to how they handle situations and adversity, as opposed to when they go to school, they come back home and they tell you what happened, and you trying to play catch up.
Right. But and they ain't gonna tell you. How was school? Good. That's it.
That's it.
That's it, bro.
And so people are always like, our culture, y'all do too much with sports and y'all do too much with this. And it's like, a lot of this stuff that we doing with sports, it ain't got to do with going professional.
Yeah,
it ain't got shit to do with going professional. It's got to do with exerting some energy, getting to be in here with the team, have somebody that's good, somebody that's not good, and being able to gel that together and be strong as your weakest link.
For sure.
And it's like, how else you gonna teach kids, babies? You know what I mean? You could try to teach them through chess club or some stuff like that, but to be a real physical.
Yeah, it's
like a real physical thing, like
that we know.
Get up, get back up.
Yeah, just line it back
up. Because guess what? Strap up. Because guess what? It's coming again.
Yeah,
you can't. Crying does not let you avoid this.
And it's crazy, like pushing them through it, because they don't be believing or knowing that they could get through it. Right. And then you telling them, you motivating them, and then like you said, they started off as a D- player, and then as the season go, oh, he a C now, oh, he a B now, and then the next year he come back, now he go from a B to an A, and you seen that growth. It was like, I remember your ass was crying out here.
Exactly. You can't even do a damn bear crawl or an up down.
No, and everything, but yeah, I feel like sports is for sure. It's not the only key, but it is. It's a big key.
It's a big key.
I feel like sports.
At least a portion. At least 2-3 years of something, like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to experience that. Like, where you are not good and you build, because like you said, you build up from a D- to an A, right? And that's just in sports. But the thing is, you see that child's confidence grow as a person.
Yeah.
Off the field. You know what I mean? Like, off the field, you see them carrying themselves differently. Yeah. More confident as they walk through the door. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, it's so much more than just about sports. You know what I mean?
It's way more than about sports, but I just feel like that's I feel like every kid should be put in sports and religion. Like, you know, them two things is they're a good little path. They keep you on this. Of course, there's gonna be things that make you veer to the left or to the right, but if you you don't gotta be religious, but you just,
Go
Find-
read the Bible. Go
Yeah.
read the Quran.
Find some-
because it gives you some structure and it teaches you it's about more than just you.
exactly.
It's a bigger. No one's bigger than the program.
Exactly, right. And I'm the ultimate team player for sure. That's why I feel like football is the best sport because it's the ultimate team game.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You can't do it by yourself. I don't care. Kobe could do it by himself. Jordan could do it by himself because they could just carry the team.
Right.
Of course, you need people on the court, but football, you could be Jordan and Kobe, but if you don't got no line,
Jordan couldn't do it without Pippen.
Jordan couldn't do it without Pippen. Nah, he couldn't. He couldn't do it. That's facts. He couldn't do it without Pippen.
Yeah.
But I'm saying Jordan could carry. He could carry more. You could carry more of the load in basketball than football. But yeah,
I 100% agree with you.
yeah. I was about to argue with you, but I'm like Jordan never did do it without Pippen. So yeah, you're right with that. You 1,000% right.
I'm 100% with you on that. Like, nigga, you can do some things on your own. You could, but no, you got to do as a collective. Like, we get into this selfish thing, you know what I mean? Like, or maybe this thing like, fuck it, I don't want to be hurt. I'm going to just put my head down, do this shit on my own. I'm going to figure this shit out. You know what I mean? And it's like, why are you going to go through that struggle? Because you avoiding one of your past incidents or somebody abandoned you or somebody didn't help you through it. And you like, fuck it, I'm not going to give somebody another opportunity to let me down.
Yeah.
Like, we need to be a team. We need to. So speaking of team players, I don't want to get too personal or anything, but your wife, like, how does she feel or what's that conversation like? Like, baby, I'm going to be away for a month on tour and I see something for us. I see an opportunity for us that I think will benefit us. Does she necessarily agree or disagree? Or how do you guys get to a level where it's like, okay, baby, I trust you. Go do your thing, and you see it, and I'm gonna push you that way. I may not see it, but
what's crazy is it comes full circle a little bit because like when I told you I went to Scotland with Q, it was just me and Q, and we talking. He like, bruh, don't you think I deserve whatever you got coming to your life?
Ooh, wait.
Like, don't you think Kylan deserve whatever you got coming to your life? So what do you got coming to your life? And it's like, once he said that, it's like, yeah, you right, kid. Like, they do deserve, we deserve to be up there in Calabasas with you. For sure, them two.
Right.
Just with what they put up with me with. Like, I know they deserve to be put up in Calabasas. So that conversation lit a little fire in me. So to answer your question, she's very motivating. She support me 1,000%. She had a scare with cancer. She had cancer. She had to cut all her hair off and shit. Mm-hmm. Do all the thing.
The chemo and
do the chemo. And that shit brought us closer on some shit.
And she made it out of there.
Yeah, she made
God
it out of
good,
there. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And everything. So,
but that built y'all, it made y'all stronger.
Yeah, that made
bond
us
even stronger.
Yeah, because at first I'm like, get married. Like, bruh, we get married when I'm 30.
Yeah.
Shit, like, get married. But once that scare happened, it's like, what the fuck you waiting on? Really?
Right.
What I'm waiting on. So, because she always been there. So when Q-Up tell me, like, don't you think, like, they deserve this shit? I'm like, yeah, they do deserve it. But what are you doing to get them what they deserve on some shit?
Fuck, he hit you with a double whammy. He hit you with a little, reeled you in.
Yeah.
It's like, what you doing about it, though, nigga?
And I ain't had no answer. Cuz. I said, I'm going to work. I'm going to work, bruh.
I play this check, nigga.
Like,
what you want from me, man?
Yeah, so.
But he made you think on a different level with that. Like, that was deep.
And she really, that's, like, I feel like you can't do it by yourself. I don't know nobody that done it by themselves.
That's some help somewhere. You got some assistance somewhere.
Not even somewhere. Your woman. Okay. Your right hand.
Right.
Like mostly everybody, of course, people, they be having a lot of bitches or whatever the case is, but it be that one that changed their mind, that held them down when they didn't have shit, that you get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's always that.
I'm one of those men. Nigga. I'm one. I'll raise my hand to that because, nigga, without my wife, nigga, I don't want to think about what the shit would be like. You know what I mean?
It'd be
like,
crazy.
It'd be crazy. And like the path I was on, like it was ugly. You know what I mean? And so my wife brought beauty into my life and made me want to reproduce that shit. So I get 100% what you're saying.
Yeah, so that part is important, that a lot of people, they be scared of marriage, or because it don't hold the same values as it used to type shit. But at the end of the day, if you're religious or if you read your Bible, it say he who find a wife find a great thing or something like that.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? It's like, that's to help you. That's you looking for help.
That's to complete you.
Yeah,
that's like to complete. You're not full circle. You're not complete until you got that.
Exactly. Exactly. So me just understanding that and knowing that, I feel like that's what help us together. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my mindset going in. Like I not only want you, I need you.
Right.
Like shit,
right.
I can't imagine sleeping with another female, like waking up in the morning, it's another female.
Yeah.
Like every morning, Steven is like, you ain't dying? Like,
what the hell is going on? No, real
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? Because then it's like they really know you.
Know you.
They really know you. You get what I'm saying? So
shit.
it's like, you really know me. You still love me? This shit.
Like, damn, you love my little whack ass?
Like, she love my dirty drawers,
like, I ain't shit. Damn.
Oh my God.
And you know me. Like, and that's the crazy thing. And that's why I wanted to bring that up or ask you about that, because marriage has this negative connotation to it. Like, as of late, like people thinking like, oh, it's a waste of time. I don't need to do that. I'll be single, or I'll do this, or this is what you need to provide. But when you know that you got somebody in your corner that got your back, like for real, that wasn't born of your blood or anything, they chose to have your back.
Yeah.
It's a different feeling. You know what I mean? And then when that person believes in you, like you tell, hey babe, I got this dream. I think this is what's gonna happen. This is gonna take us to the next level. And she say, do your thing, babe. That's a different kind of feeling.
That's a different type of. It's crazy because I be seeing like a lot of people go through relationship shits, or like they be looking for a female, they be switching females, all type of shit, and then it's just like they searching for what I got already. Like a nigga I could think the grass is greener on the other side if I want to,
right?
But it's like I see what everybody, and my pops and my mom broke up when I was like, shit, 2, whatever the case is. But my dad always tell me like, damn, I wish I would have just stayed with your mama.
Right. That's what they all say. It wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
It wasn't worth it to leave.
I wish I would have just stayed with it, like, on some shit. And it's just like,
yeah, because you found the same problems in the next one. The same problems you have, maybe even worse problems.
For sure. Because they don't know you like she knew you, or they don't love you like how she loved you type shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So just watching that and seeing a lot of motherfuckers. Of course, we had plenty of times we could have broke up. Like, I feel like it's harder to stay together.
Right.
I feel like breaking up is
easy.
Shit, breaking up, that's the quickest, easiest solution. What? We got into it, it's over. You leave, I leave. We
right.
Like, it's harder to sit there and peel the layers. All right, what's going on?
Right.
Let's have that serious conversation where she make you like, damn, I'm fucking up.
Yeah, exactly.
You had that conversation, you like, damn.
She break you down.
Like a motherfucker.
Like,
you melted.
Damn.
Like,
you know what? You right. Like Wizard of Oz. I'm melting.
No, for real. That's how it be. That shit is
so cold because, like you said, you look at your parents and you see what they did, and your father saying, I should have stayed. Like, it wasn't worth it to leave. I should have stayed. because it really is. Think about like when you guys make it past like some adversity, like you make it through a situation where you could have left, where you could have decided not to fight. But when you take that fight and you fight that uphill battle and you get to the top and you look at all the shit that you had to fight through, you're like, nigga, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, nah.
Like, we done made it through. It builds that bond. And it's like, we didn't fight for this for no reason.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's like when you go through that, once you have a little small argument, y'all, we passed
Laugh that shit off.
What?
Nigga, like shut your dumb ass
Like, we done went through some serious shit. So whatever you talking about right now, I
even
hear
matter.
you.
And look, I gotta be like, nigga, you hungry? Go get some food.
Yeah, on everything. Hey, we ain't even tripping off this conversation. Like, it got to be some real deal shit for it to. But that comes through going through things,
Going
and you
through
just
it.
like
Going through real situations.
and you know, like, okay, yeah, because again, not to bring the cancer situation up again, but she thought I was gonna leave her when she broke the news and all that. I'm like,
what?
Leave you?
Yeah, like I'm here.
This is the time where I feel like this is the time where I'm supposed to step up. Like,
this what it was all meant for.
Yeah,
this is why it built me up to help you through this.
On everything. That's why I'm like,
That's
what?
a beautiful. Hey,
On
let me
everything.
give you. Hey, that's major props, man, on sticking with your girl and giving her the strength and the love that she deserved at the time, at a hard time in her life.
But you know what is crazy though? I feel like I didn't do nothing that I wasn't supposed to do though. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
That's
shit,
because
like this is what it
a
is.
lesser
but
man would be like, oh yeah, boom. But because you are who you are, like, nah, I didn't marry you on some bullshit.
yeah.
I didn't say I love you because I didn't love you. Nah, everything I said is for real. I love you, nigga. Like, I'm here.
Yeah, like, what?
We in this together. Like, I'm not about to let you struggle through nothing.
What's funny though? I always tell this story, but this shit is really funny. This is what I knew it was real.
Yeah.
So, you know, her hair falling out and shit because she going through the chemo.
Yeah.
So my barber, he come to my house because she ain't trying to get her hair cut at the barbershop or whatever because she's still, you know, it's a female. Like, think about that. It's a female that got to cut all of her hair off.
Yeah, that she's put so much energy into, and
every day and all of that. What the fuck?
Yeah,
so
that's rough.
Not even knowing how crazy or big the magnitude is or whatever. The barber come to my house. He cut her hair. He give her the Caillou, all bald hair, right?
Yeah.
So she cried and shit, sitting in the chair crying. He had the alcohol.
Oh God! No, nigga, no. Now that's fucked up.
He couldn't do it. God. He couldn't do it. He grabbed the alcohol. He just seen her crying and shit. He was like, just tell her wash her hair, dog.
Yeah, because she was already hurt. She was already hurt.
That would have made that shit. I was like, you lucky he never put that alcohol in your head. Your shit would have been hot. You would have been like, what?
Niggas be thinking that edge up is
something. Oh, yeah,
nigga.
that whole head would have been.
Woo.
That shit was so fun. I always laugh at that. I was like, you lucky he didn't put that alcohol in your head.
But being able to be in a relationship where you could joke about something like that and laugh and love on each other, like, that's different.
For sure.
And I feel bad for people that don't get to experience that kind of love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because that is some amazing shit. Like, it's like you can't even explain it.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. And a lot of people searching for that. A lot of motherfuckers is searching for it. And then it's just, if you find it, you got it. Of course, sometimes it ain't going to be easy. It's going to be a rocky road. There's going to be a lot of reasons where motherfuckers can split up and go their separate ways. But if you fight for what's yours, you going to either change, she going to change, y'all going to make it work.
Right. And like, if you think about the time and the days that we're in right now, like, not to bring up Diddy, like, I don't even want to talk about that case, but just that there's monsters out there like that, if he's guilty and he's done all these things, there's an ugly side to life.
Yeah.
There's an ugly side to life of people that do ugly things and they have dark nature to them. You know what I mean? Like, when you find somebody that's full of light, you better hold tight to them.
Yeah.
And you know this person and you put this time into them because a lot of shit's getting revealed right now. You know what I mean?
For
like
sure.
that shit with him, just imagine the cronies that benefited off him. He's just a big monster. Think about the niggas that really didn't even have no influence, but was just using, like, was a part of the energy, like, oh shit, you want to get in that door? You want to do, like, the niggas that ain't got shit. Like, it's a whole conglomerate of ugly.
For sure.
And so it's a good example to be like, look at this shit that's out here.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, man, it's like, it's so easy to get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that one of my coaches used to tell me too, he said, bad things happen to bad people. And I always used to hear good things happen to bad people.
Right. Bad things happen to good people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bad things happen to good people. But when he said bad things happen to bad people, it's like you can't control what's gonna happen a lot of the times.
Right.
Some gonna be bad, some gonna be good, even if you're walking down the narrow path. But if you're adding to the fuck ups, the chances of you fucking up is gonna increase.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, you wonder why you got a bad life, like you doing bad things.
Exactly.
So bad things, when he said that, because like I said, I always heard it the other way. Bad things happen to
good people.
Mm-hmm. But he changed it. He said bad things happen to bad people. And it's like once you put that energy out there, like Diddy on some shit, like this ain't gonna happen to somebody that's doing something good.
Right.
Like, come on,
right.
all of this shit, like,
right.
you have to be doing something
1,
bad.
2, 3, 4. like goddamn,
like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you doing something bad.
Yeah.
Like, and this is why something bad is happening to you.
Yeah.
Like, I get sometimes you could be on a good thing, doing your good path, and some fucked up shit gonna happen to you. I understand that. But at the end of the day, when you doing bad things gonna happen. It's just a matter of time when it catch up to you. And it just caught up to him. And it's like, we didn't put him on a pedestal, but he one of the people that made it as a black person.
He's up there. He's under the magnifying glass. Like, damn, he's one of the billionaires.
Yeah, like you made it. Like it's levels. A lot of people just trying to get to that next level. You passed that next level and went to the super level. Like
upper echelon.
The upper echelon. You way up at the upper echelon, and you abusing your authority. It seemed like, or you're not using it for good. You're not like it all come down to bad, evil, good, bad, whatever, however you want to put it, and you using your shit for evil.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the crazy, because that's when you think about it, like, oh yeah, like how you saying bad, good, bad. Like, you have the opportunity to not be that.
Yeah.
You really have the opportunity to be the complete opposite and do great things.
1000%.
But you chose with that power and that energy to speak death.
Yeah.
Like instead of speaking life. You know
exactly.
what I mean? Like,
exactly.
And that turnaround on that is like, that's like a preacher that's preaching, but you really just a liar. You know what I mean? I think there's a different kind of punishment for that shit. You know what I mean? Like thinking like there's like you taking advantage of old people.
Yeah.
Taking their money, and you really ain't about that. It's a different kind of like. So the shit that he's going through, but I was just bringing that up to say like, nigga, it's ugly shit out here. When you got something good, embrace that shit. Hold on to it, and build with that.
For sure.
Kylan, your son. You know what I mean? Like. And you both good people putting good energy into your son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what's gonna be the outcome of that. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, there ain't no way I'm just putting love and life into this baby.
He get fucked up out here. Yeah. On everything.
Like, it's coming from both sides. Man. We just loving on and giving you this life and preaching to you and talking to you and showing you what love is also.
Right.
Because when these kids get to see the marriage side of it, like, damn, my daddy loved my mom.
Yeah.
Like, shit, like, that's something kids need to see.
For sure.
So that they can emulate that. You know what I mean? Or want to emulate that.
Yeah. Because a lot of people don't grow up with two parents in their household. I know I didn't. on some shit. Well, I kind of did with my little brother pops, but we 10 years age difference, so I was already
you
know what I'm saying.
Yeah, already experienced life.
So it's like, being together, her showing doing the mama thing, me being the father doing the provide protect thing on some shit. Like you really, but I don't think he understand how good it is,
right?
Because this is all he know,
right?
So he don't know what is. I mean, he got a little whiff of it when I was gone for tour.
Yeah,
like that was the longest he ever been away from me, or that was the longest she ever been away from me.
But that's his standard now, though. Like that's his foundation. Like niggas is around.
Yeah,
daddies is around. This is what it is. This is the standard.
Yeah,
and that's why it's so nice to set the bar there.
Yeah,
because as a man growing up, he knows. This is the bar. My dad with my wife, this is what he did. Anything less is unacceptable.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, 100%. And I'm not saying you got to get married and do this, but he sees what goodness is.
Yeah. 1000%. Yeah, man. And shit, he teaching me a lot.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
That's
he don't even know what he doing, how he teaching me. Just to be a man, how to be a man. You know what I mean? Like it's like, damn, I'm hungry, Dad. Or I get a haircut now. It's 2 haircuts.
You're right.
Like now the haircut, fucking my
Double.
shit $40. His shit now $75 for a haircut now. It's like, God, I'm gonna just grow mine out, dude.
You see why I got my shit, nigga?
I'm
3
just
niggas
grow
like,
mine out. I'll take you and get your haircut. I'm gonna just grow mine out, man, because I ain't about to be paying $75 a week for 2 haircuts. But it's just like little things like that. Him like, being around,
the sacrifice I'll make for you, like unquestionable sacrifice.
Yeah,
like,
this is without a doubt. Like, well, we gotta do what? Okay, boom.
Go, you got it. Go.
Yeah. So yeah, he for sure. And of course, a lot of people stay together because of the kids. Because if he wasn't around, we probably would have broke up. But whatever the case is, niggas still together.
Still together.
So that's what that. And our story or our paths ain't gonna be everybody else's story, everybody else's paths. But I will advise you to find a way to stay together, because it's easier to break up if you got a good thing. Now, if you stressing out and you ain't happy and all that, then go on and get up out of there.
Yeah,
but
if it ain't beneficial and it's tearing you down, of course, you know what I mean. But look at it. Sometimes motherfuckers be off some superficial shit.
Yeah,
like nigga lost his job. Nigga, I'm out. Or your girl is doing this or whatever. It's just I'm out. Stop being I'm out.
Yeah.
Stop being the I'm out person.
Stop being I'm out.
Like stop being the I'm out person.
Because it's always gonna be a reason to be out.
It's always gonna be a reason. You're gonna be able to find it at every corner.
If you're looking for it. If you're looking for a reason, you gonna find that motherfucker.
You looking for trouble? Trouble gonna find. Oh, you want nigga? Nigga here. Yeah.
On everything. On everything, Rios. That's why, man. I'm 34, but everybody that I be with is older. I don't really got too many younger homies or young, like even growing up. So I just be looking at shit. Like even, let's say Floyd, for instance, he 4 years older than me, but all right, we about to go on a double date.
Yeah.
Boom. So now I'm knowing what a double date is.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, this is what it is. This is what it is. So I probably skip some stages, and it's easier for me to stay with her type shit because I skipped a lot of stages. But at the end of the day, once you find something, like you said, hold on to that good, because that evil or that bad, it's a lot out there. And you can't tell. The snakes is in the grass.
Snakes is in the grass.
You can't.
And every snake is trying to be catered to.
Yeah. And they gonna make it look good, and then they gonna
bite your ass. Like, damn. Yeah. I knew that motherfucker was just shedding the skin.
Yeah, I knew something was right here.
Motherfucker came looking dusty, left shiny.
Got you for everything. Came in dusty, left shiny.
That's what them snakes do.
Shined them up for the next motherfucker.
Right. You might just be a fucking stick or a rock just to help a snake shed its skin. You may be nothing more than just an object to that snake.
Yeah.
You think you loving that snake, the snake love you. He looking at you like, nah, nigga, you just got sharp corners. I can get this skin
Exactly.
off.
And it's crazy though, because when you look at it from that aspect, it's like everybody is put in your lives for a reason though. So what if they was just there to shed that skin off for you, even though you a snake?
Yeah.
But boom, that person was put in your life, and what you do with it, shed that skin off, and you left.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now you could grow from that though. Even though you fucked this up and you know, whatever it is, you can still grow from that.
Exactly.
So even that, you gotta still look at. I'll be trying to look at the good and everything. So even if you do serve somebody, you the snake or whatever, boom, you could still grow into something else. But you just needed to go through that. Both sides needed to go through that. They needed to be hurt and see how things are, and you needed to see how good you had things, and boom.
Right.
And then
or sometimes, like, say that snake has never been snaked before.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's never had to taste its own medicine.
Right.
And so that snake at some point, or this person at some point, gets a heart and is like, oh, you know what? I'm about to treat this. And then boom, I was just a rock.
Gotcha. Nah, I came in dusty, leaving shiny.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Yeah,
that's some brand new Stacy's out this motherfucker. But that's but that's why I like, because it's like grown conversations, right? And there's lessons to learn in everything. There's lessons to learn, like how you said, I like to look at the brighter side of everything. There's always a way to be optimistic and look like, okay, well, you got burnt, but you got burnt on a small level. It taught you that lesson on a small level. Now, what if you was on a grand scale and somebody was trying to do that same thing and it never happened to you before?
Right.
You learned that lesson down here.
Exactly.
Good thing you didn't have to learn that shit up here.
Yeah.
Because now you saw it coming. You know,
and you better prepare for it.
Exactly. So you can build yourself stronger, and sometimes hurt can build and pain can build you up to be stronger to help you in future situations.
1,000.
That's what it is, man. But I just want to say thank you for coming through, man.
Yeah.
On Reality Check, episode 4 with my boy Tiny. Thank you for everything, man. You know what I mean? Like I always hit you up and I always tell you,
yeah,
nigga, you the reason why I jumped off the porch. You know what I mean? Like seeing you do your lives in the car and grind and hustle, like really gave me like the confidence, like, fuck, okay, Tiny doing it, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, it literally gave me the nudge I needed to push off. Like you was the homie that didn't know, was like, nigga, get the fuck up, nigga. Like, go. I was like, and it really did that for me. And so I want to say thank you to you. I've said it before.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep saying it because I appreciate you for really doing that shit to me. And I feel like every time we see each other, every time we meet, our bond builds and we grow our fellowship and brotherhood together. And this household, this platform is always open to you whenever you want to come. You want to bring your wife, you want to bring your son, you want to bring your brother, whatever it is, that opportunity is available for you. That's always right. And forever. Appreciate and shout out to the Apollo, shout out to the congregation, shout out to Tiny, your wife, your son, what you're building. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, and before we get up out of here, I didn't catch flack, but I got a lot of hate for saying I thought I thought What Could Go Wrong was gonna be like this show.
Oh, yeah.
I caught a lot of flack behind that. Well, not a lot of flack, but a lot of people say I was hating on What Could Go Wrong and shit like that. And that show is tight. They do what they do. But this is something different. This is something like you could go eat seafood, but this over here is Mexican food or something.
Right,
like
right,
that
right.
seafood
it's a different variety.
It's a different variety. I thought y'all was serving Mexican food over here. Y'all got seafood.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying the seafood is bad. I just thought I thought this is what that was gonna be type shit. So yeah, shout out to you with this. And whether you know it or not, you motivating me coming here and seeing all this shit is like, yeah, even though you say I motivated you, I see you doing the Coffee with Rios and doing everything, but I see you on a different grind right now. I see a different grind in you. Even like you learning how to do the shit, you going live, just, you popping out in the mornings, going live on the way to work and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you just on a different grind that's like, okay, Rios, you jumped off the porch, boom. Rio seen you, he jumped off the porch, boom. You stagnant, Rio's going. So what you gonna do? You gonna let Rios leave you, or you gonna get going too? Exactly.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. This, me coming here, me having this conversation with you, me seeing your episode, like you said, it's episode 4. That's tight. Like, that's, you did the first one, the second one, the third, and like, look at the people. Okay, Keem, you get Keem. Everybody get Keem.
Yeah.
Keem of Boulevard, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out my bro. Everybody get Keem. But think about it. You got Manny. You don't see Manny on one-on-ones.
No.
You got Stet.
Right.
One-on-ones. You got Big Time one-on-one. You don't,
Hey.
I don't think nobody see me one-on-one like
Hey,
this.
I appreciate
like, you
it,
get
man.
what I'm saying? Like this, like, look at the people that you got. Which that, and that's all this shit is motivating. So like you said, I motivated you to jump off the porch. You motivating me to keep grinding, put my foot on the gas pedal some more, because it's like, I see you doing it. So I'm going to let you, hey, Rios, let me come on the show again. Remember you said I could come anytime, Rios.
Hey,
on me.
and it's love. And look, nigga, I said, if there's anything you need, any camera, any microphone, anything that you need to help, or any questions, yeah, I want us all eating, all winning. And we are all eating and we are all winning. But this is just the beginning for us.
Yeah, this is just the beginning, bro.
This is just the beginning for us. And the thing is, people see value in what they see value. I see value in us. I see value in the conversation that we have, because guess what? There's more people like us than aren't.
Yeah.
Like, there's more Tinies, there's more Rioses in this world than there are Kobe's.
For sure.
Than there are whatever these people they look up to. Like, nah, these are the brothers that's putting in the work, that's helping these kids, that's doing the everyday walk and path that's valuable.
Right.
And I see it in us, but it's like nobody is putting us out there. We 90% of the people.
Yeah.
They only showing 1%. You either this or you either that. And you got 95% niggas like us.
I'm not like neither. Where my people at?
Oh, there you go. There go Tiny. There go Rios. Okay, my kind of slow nigga. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. And it's like, I'm proud of us. You know what I mean? Like, very, very proud of us. I'm proud of Manny. I'm proud of Stet. And the reason why I brought Stet, because people always think they know somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, until they get to know somebody. You think you know somebody until you get to know somebody.
Yeah, because he killing, fair to say.
Hey,
he's killing, fair to say. That's just let the record reflect.
Let's
and
let
that's
the
fair to
record
say.
reflect.
He's killing, fair to say.
Killing.
Like, that's, but if you just see him on stream every now and then, or one time, or whatever, he bullshit. We don't like him. Boom, boom, boom. But once you see him steady, constant, doing, and it's like, oh, okay, now I'm
getting to know him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then you see him right here with the interview or with you. Then it's like, oh, okay, because this a little different than podding, because podding is like
vying for attention. Like, oh, let me get something in. Like, let me say something clever. And it's like trying to get the gotcha.
Yeah,
like
it's all it's sparring.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all sparring. You gotta be ready for your jokes. You gotta be ready for this. You gotta find the pockets, because you don't want to be talking over everybody. So when it's one-on-one, you for sure get to see the other person a little more in a different light.
Because you could be like, it's like like we were talking about, organic, natural. Like, it's not forced. It's like, I could be paid, like, ask you a question, and really, like, nigga, it may take you 30 minutes to answer the question. Like, nigga, I'm gonna be right here.
Yeah.
Like, okay, damn, that's dope.
Nah, everything.
Like, okay, for sure. Damn, that's what's up. And then vice versa, like, it's an open conversation. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm interviewing Tiny. It's like, nah, I want the world to see just two brothers
having a conversation. Yeah, like you said, we was gonna do this. Eating tacos,
regardless of it being watching the game, watching football or whatever. And I can't wait to, because the remodels happen or whatever, but once the kitchen and everything's done, to have your family over here, to have your wife sitting down, like, that's the shit that I dream about. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, our families coming together and my son playing video games with your son or talking football or whatever, and my daughter coming down, and we're socializing and we're integrating our families, and like that's what life is about.
Yeah, that is what life is about, and I'm for that too. I'm together, like I know we about to get up out of here, but like when it's a fight, because I like football, boxing, then basketball. So if it's a fight on boxing, like my house is the fight party house. Like everybody coming to, I know Tiny getting the fight, but now since I do Apollo, it's like it ain't been the same because I don't be there, and I'm normally it's the fights for me.
Yeah, exactly.
And I tell everybody I'm getting the fight type shit, but since I've been doing Apollo, it ain't been that, but still I'm family oriented or I'm group oriented. Like, yeah, pull up. Like, it ain't no reason why your son and my son shouldn't, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, exactly. They do the same shit.
He playing NCAA right now. My son playing NCAA right now. They both play NCAA. They just never met. They never crossed paths on some
and
shit.
It's gonna happen. It's like I'm excited for like for the future and what's coming along. You know what I mean? Like, and it has nothing to do with cameras and podcasting, but just fellowshipping and bringing families together. And I think you dope, man. You know what I mean? Like, and your wife is dope. I met her at the live, and I met your son at the live. And when I saw your son at the live, it made me take a step back. Like, oh, Tiny is for real. You know what I mean? This, he brought his family, and he's like and you wasn't like you was faking the funk. You was in your element, like, hey, this is my son. Like,
I'm asking him what's crazy. I'm asking him, you try to go upstairs and watch this show? That ain't like shit. I'm about to watch it on the side of the stage. That ain't on the side of the stage with everybody kneeling up there shaking ass. He like, shit, I ain't about to go. Yeah. But yeah, like shit, I feel like that's my family. You feel me? Like that's my, you know, because with our situation, we can't have no more kids.
Okay,
you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, of course, we've been looking into the adoption shit and all of that. But now Kylan getting older, like we wanted to do it. It's still possible. Younger, but now Kylan getting older, so the sooner the better for that. But so that is it's just me, her, him. That's my
your road dogs. Like,
yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like that's my, you feel me? Like they Johnsons. You know what I'm saying? Like that's now how we branch off and we grow, that's on us. But for my little unit is just us three.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. For my tree or whatever. Of course, I'm from another tree or we got our own families and shit, but my family is just me, her, and him on some shit.
Right.
So
your direct. This is my direct family.
My direct family. It's not like it's 3 sons and he got a daughter. I'm a grandfather. Like it ain't that.
It's the trio. It's the trio. We in here and we going strong.
We 3 deep. So it's like, all right, I'm going to this show, Kylie. Like even Q show. I took him to one of Q last show, and that was his first time being at a concert. But I got to see my son rapping Q songs. I ain't never seen no rapping in that element like that.
He was comfortable.
He was like, you know what I mean?
Feeling that shit.
He was feeling it. It was his first concert ever. It ain't that many kids in there, but it is kids in there. And it's just like, just to see him. And he rapping my homie song.
Right.
Like, yeah, like this. This shit is just dope.
Somebody that dropped off a jewel in your head about your family and your family's vibing.
That shit was crazy. So just to see him doing that, it's like, yeah, whatever I do, son, you part of it. Like that's why he got practice and all that. Now he's camera shy and stuff. He not like that, just trying to jump in front of the camera. But I still incorporate him, like the people know who he is. Even with the shout out to everybody who bought popcorn.
Right.
Like just put the link up. My son got fundraising popcorn. Boom. I ain't have to pay nothing for football this year because of the people. The love. And it's like, but that's me putting, like they know who Kylan is. It ain't just like, oh, I got a son that.
Yeah, like, exactly. Like, all of a sudden you got a son, nigga. I'm saying,
Where you been?
For sure. Oh, yeah, nigga, that's your brother, nigga.
Yeah, all of a sudden you got a son. So yeah, so like shit, like I just always try to incorporate. I feel like if Kylie can't do it, then I shouldn't be doing it type shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And of course I know he a kid. And some things that I do, he ain't even trying to do, or he ain't even trying to go. But I feel like if he wanna go and is able, he could go. Cause that's the shit. Y'all my trio. That's
Right.
You can go wherever I'll go, son. Now if you wanna go, that's up to you, but you invited.
That's that bar, that's that foundation that you said, and that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. And then my son, my oldest is 18. You know, he girlfriend up, working, going to school.
Yeah.
And it's like all those precious moments of that trio of like us three being one, like that, he's slowly gonna turn into a man. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I gotta instill, we gotta spend as much time together as we can, because at some point you're gonna want this for yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna have this for yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have this your own. It ain't nothing like your own.
So,
It ain't nothing like your own.
damn, it's just a trip having a family and just watching. I can't stress it enough. Go get you a family, nigga.
Go get you a family.
Go get you a family. Go get you a wife. Go have kids if you can, if it's possible. It's the most beautiful thing, and thank you for sharing that, because that shit is real, man.
Yeah. No, I thank you for having me though, Rios, on everything.
Absolutely.
This was tight. This ain't gonna be the only one though. I feel like a nigga gonna have to pop up some more or something.
And that's what this is gonna be. It's gonna be like, nigga, like, hey, some interesting shit is going on, nigga. Come through. Let's chop it up. Let's talk about this, nigga. Whatever it is. Like, it's not no set nothing. It's
there ain't no rules.
No rules. No rules, nigga. Talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about, nigga. You pissed off? Yeah, I'm pissed off too, nigga.
Yeah, nah, don't put yourself in no box. You feel me? It's just whatever. I just want you to keep going. I'm anxious to see who you have on here next, because again, the Manny episode, excellent. Stat episode, excellent. Keem episode, excellent. It's just the conversation is
this
excellent.
episode is excellent.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel
think
like
people gonna love this motherfucker.
Yeah,
like,
definitely, because it's like Tiny and Rios.
Right. What you say?
Yeah.
The duo we never knew we needed.
Yeah, no, for sure. Tiny and Rios is crazy though.
Like,
That's a good one, that's good, and it's not with like Fair to Say, because of course if they could have both of us on Fair to Say, but then it's with it's four of us.
Right.
This dynamic is really cold, because you get the one-on-one right here.
One-on-one.
Yeah, that's cold. Fuck with you, Rios.
Reality check with Rios.
That's right.
Tiny, my guy.
Sir.
Let's go. Hey, when's the merch come? The more merch.
The more merch is coming. I was waiting on my check to come through with the tour and all that.
That shit went
it
fast,
did.
nigga.
It did. I only made, it's crazy because I only made 25 sweaters and them motherfuckers went quick. And it's like, damn. It is a hassle doing merch and all of that, getting it printed and all that, but to see the people buying it and to giving the people the stuff, like to see the support, even though they was $50, that's cool. But if I was selling a candy bar for $1 and to see somebody give me that $1, like the exchange, like
right.
I want that candy bar, I want that shirt, I want that sweater, like that part, that exchange part is like, that's priceless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you wanting to spend money on an item that I'm giving or I'm selling is like the ultimate. You ain't giving money to something you don't care about.
Exactly, nigga.
Like you paying money you care about.
Hard earned.
Yeah.
Hard earned money.
You giving your money, you care about it. Like that's why a lot of motherfuckers with school and shit, like they don't be tripping, but then once you gotta start paying for school, you like, all right, I ain't about to let this money go to waste.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So once that's when I really, that and tour, my merch and tour showed me the people fuck with me.
Right.
On a different level. Cause they could click on YouTube and shit like that.
Yeah, you was trying to be humble, like, oh yeah, this is YouTube. But you got out there, it's like, oh no, I'm not tripping.
Yeah, yeah. It's like people, Tiny, I fuck with you. Can I get a picture? For sure, off tops. Yeah, boom. That, and then giving me your money or, willing to give me your money for something that I represent or I'm selling. That's just them two was the ultimate people fuck with me signs.
Right
there. So
it's time to go up.
Yeah.
2024 is almost over. Grind 2024 and 2025 is ours.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's the fourth quarter.
Like,
I'm telling you, everything is sports.
The rush
This
is
is not 9, 3, 6, 9, 12. It's 12 months.
Right.
So this is the fourth quarter right here.
Right here.
So it's time to turn up. It's the crucial part of the year.
Crucial part. Reality check with Rios. We out.
It's a herd.